You can have a superhero-like aura. If you have these three, you will be seen as a man you can rely on, a man who can respect other people, and a man who will take an interest in girls without you having to say anything. First, it has a certain amount of relative muscle. You don't need muscles like bodybuilders and bodybuilders. It is important to exercise regularly, especially for those who train muscles like weightlifting. It is important to have a straight posture and an ideal weight. Not too thin, not too thick. See for yourself? Cool superheroes like Iron Man, Batman, Superman, Captain America, and Thor need to have good posture. I can't lie about that muscle shape. And strong. There are no shortcuts other than practice. Well then, I'm going to train now, dude. If your body is already ideal, keep it and improve it if possible. If you haven't reached your ideal yet, don't give up. With consistent practice, I vouch for it. I'm sure you'll be in better shape. Number 2. You have the ability to protect yourself and others. Remember, a superhero's main job is to protect the weak. To protect others, you must protect yourself. Yes, learn the principles of science and self-defense, dude. You don't have to be a black belt or the highest level. The important thing is to understand the basics of defending against attacks. We encourage you to learn self-defense techniques that are suitable for all ages. Krav Maga, very good. Because it's very convenient and you don't have to memorize the movements. Boxing helps improve your body. Other martial arts are fine. It is important that you feel comfortable and that you can rely on them in an emergency. That means you also need to master the basics of survival. Driving, motorcycling, cooking, swimming, first aid. A real man needs to learn these things. Number 3. Depending on the situation, you can immobilize others. Superhero, he must not only be able to defend, but also be able to attack and defeat his opponents. You also need a sibling with a controlled and aggressive nature. It can paralyze enemies and neutralize threats. But remember, dude, this really needs to be controlled. Otherwise, it will look aggressive. So don't be cool, pretend you're a champion. Make sure you know at least the types of martial arts. You will also learn basic warfare strategies and learn how to use weapons such as sticks and daggers. If you have the time and resources, you can learn about firearms from legitimate sources. And most importantly, learn how to think about how to control your power. Used only when appropriate. Learn to be strong without being arrogant. If you want a superhero aura, he should do 3 things. 1. Is working out your muscles. 2. Have the ability to protect. The third is that you can stun your opponent depending on the situation.